All right, we are here with Joey Leneve, aquatic supervisor in Queen Creek, Arizona. I think the impetus for this was due in large part to you guys. So I appreciate you guys getting us to come here in the first
Yeah,
place.
absolutely.
You're a part of I, I I might be going out on a limb here, the largest aquatics conference in the world.
We're one of the largest, yes.
Tell us about it. And tell us about why these people are here. Tell us about the vision of the association.
Yeah, so the International Aquatics and Water Safety Conference was founded to be a one-stop shop for everything related to aquatics, the aquatics industry. So everything from municipal aquatics operators to universities to the military, anyone who works around pools and water safety. We want to be that resource for them. And that's what this conference is all about, bringing people together to learn and share ideas and develop themselves, develop professionally in this industry.
And how long have you been on the board?
I've been on the board since 2022.
Okay. What is your favorite part of this week in particular?
For me, it's the networking. I've been coming to conference since 2018, and I've made a lot of really great friends all over the country who I can rely on whenever I have questions about things going on at work or about products that I might be looking into or software or services. And it's awesome to have that network and to have friends who understand the struggles that I go through every day as a professional, and who I can rely on to help when I need it.
I'm curious to know, being in the industry, a professional in this vertical, from 2018 as an attendee to being on the board today, where was your, let's call it an aha moment where somebody shared information, domain knowledge with you, where you're like, that's going to make me better at this?
Yeah, I think honestly, my first conference in 2018, I was lucky enough to have a supervisor at the time who was previously involved in the organization as a board member and already had a ton of connections that he helped me make additional connections when I was there. And then just going to sessions and learning about uh, what everyone else is doing in the field and being able to take those ideas home to my organization at the time, and see positive improvement in what I was doing every day was just amazing. And I have taken so much from the organization that joining the board I felt like was a good way for me to get back.
You see everything in aquatics, the whole gamut. What tugs on your heartstrings the most in terms of programming? Is it learn to swim? Is it comp swim? Is it water aerobics? What keeps you coming back that makes you the professional that you are in the industry?
Learn to swim is definitely up there. I think as a former swimmer myself, seeing young kids get involved in the water, and now kind of understanding again as a swimmer, I was lucky enough to learn swimming very quickly as a kid, and have access to that as a kid, and then now being on the other side of it and running programs and getting to give other kids access to that, has been huge.
What's the biggest fear of a family that's coming in and they feel like they're new to water? What's the biggest fear they have, and how do you guys alleviate that at Queen Creek?
It's a good question. So I think the biggest fear is just that when people understand the dangers of water, and I think honestly, there's a lot of people who don't understand the dangers of water, and that is a little scarier to me probably when they don't necessarily understand what can happen if you're not supervised around the pool or if you're not taking those proper precautions to be safe in and around the water. But what we can do to help is just provide that education, whether it's swim lessons, whether it's just the knowledge of what it means to have layers of protection around the water, what it means to wear a life jacket properly and when you should be wearing a life jacket, all of those types of things.
So being in charge of a facility like that, and you guys, from my understanding and what I've seen online, building a beautiful facility, and you guys are in a great spot. You're not just in charge of learn to swim. You're not just you're in charge of the whole thing, programming from A to Z. How do you take those families from learn to swim to the next level, that, we always call it's a sales funnel at the end of the day. How do you keep them? How do you get them in the sport? How do you keep them in the sport with y'all's programming?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it comes down to providing quality programs and making sure that we're training our staff to do the best that they can to teach the kids how to swim, and then also offering them places to go, right? So we have a learn to swim program. We're looking to add a swim team this year. So that way we can funnel those kids from learn to swim into the sport of swimming.
Love it. Being the first year for the swim team, I've heard about it. I've heard you guys are bringing this online. What is the thing you're most looking forward to? And what's the biggest thing that makes you nervous about launching a new program?
Launching a new program, I think just the we've never done it before at this facility, and it'll be new for us and for our residents. So making sure that we're meeting their expectations while also developing a quality program. And so I'm sorry, what was the first part of your question?
There you go. What's the thing you're most looking forward to
Oh
go
yeah,
along with
looking forward to just having that opportunity for the residents that we work with. So um, there, our facility is the only facility that we have that our residents have that offers these types of programs. So we know it'll be in high demand, and we also know that there hasn't been a swim team previously. So having that opportunity to introduce so many more kids to the sport of swimming is awesome.
Love it. Love it. Well, in the event that we end up there at that point next summer, this coming summer, I should say, we're in February now. What's the one thing that swimmingly can do to help you guys be successful in that year
Yeah, I
one?
mean, we obviously are going to be running meets as part of our swim team program. So having a solution that helps kind of streamline those efforts and not having to worry about paper and pencil timing and Excel spreadsheets and all of the kind of, I guess, old school ways of running a swim meet is going to be the biggest thing we're looking for.
Love it. And I want to encourage you guys, because when your folks that report to you come up and say, I got a question about X, I got a question about Y, you can just say,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The customer
uh,
service.
we love it. We love it. Where can folks find y'all on social media?
So you can follow Town of Queen Creek on Instagram or the Queen Creek Parks and Recreation on Facebook.
Amazing. We're going to tag you guys and collaborate with the association here. It's a huge event. What's the takeaway if folks haven't been before but they see this? What do they need to know about why they should be here?
I think if they are doing anything related to water safety, drowning prevention, anything related to providing services to aquatic professionals or people who run aquatic facilities, that this is a great place to make those connections and to meet new clients, meet other professionals who are going through the same things that they are, and just to learn and share knowledge.
Love it. Joey, thanks so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.